Welcome back, Guardian. This week at Bungie, the TWAB is out. I thought we would go over some of the changes that are going to be happening so you can stay up to date, I can stay up to date, I can make content, you can view the content. Win-win situation. Let's get started with the Power Surge lighting up bounties. So changes to bounties now are going to be like this. You're going to get a Power Surge quest jumping off right when you start Season of Opulence. You got to do that to be able to do the raid, but the cool thing about it is you can do the raid, and the second cool thing is you only got to do it once per account. So if you do it on your Warlock, it counts for your Titan and your Hunter as well, unlike the Forge in the past. Gambit bounties. They didn't want to make Gambit a center focus this new DLC since it was kind of the head of the last DLC. As a result, power boosts received from Gambit bounties will decrease once you've hit 700 power. They'll decrease even further once you hit 720 power, so don't be trying to get a lot of level ups doing some Gambit. Prime attunements. On day 1, Prime attunements will be reset to 2 charges for each player. You'll receive 2 new Prime attunements, even if you are playing right up to reset. We want you to be able to play your favorite character without impacting your power leveling strategy, says Bungie. And they said they talked about it with us in a previous TWAB. I don't remember that though. Let's talk about the Crown of Sorrow raid. The Crown of Sorrow raid begins on day 1 at 4 o'clock Pacific time. Players who want to do that need to do the Power Surge quest. They've taken additional steps to level the playing field for World First status. All players will be capped at power under each encounter within the raid for the first 24 hours. So what that means is, while contest is active, players will face an enforced challenge throughout the raid. That means that power beyond certain levels will provide no advantage for a given fight. So the first encounter above 700 light does not give you any advantage. For the final encounter, being above 720 gives you no advantage. That's how they're leveling the playing field, so those that level up faster than others don't really get that much of an advantage that first 24 hours. Let's talk about the deployment time. So the deploying update will be at 8 a.m. Pacific, and then it goes back live at 10 a.m. So there's going to be a 2-hour gap so that as many players as possible can get through the download and verification step and be ready for the Opulence launch. The main goal for all these caps is progression that challenges raiders to climb to compete for the World First, a World First race that tests your skill, communication, and strategy, and a World's First raid that is fair. Now let's talk about the new storefront changes going on with Eververse, our favorite bitch. Direct pick. Every new Eververse item in Season of Opulence will be now available for direct purchase via Silver or Bright Dust. Most of these offers will be time limited, with new items available weekly. The greatest hits. If you never got your hands on the selfie emote or the spicy ramen, Season of Opulence is going to bring those back in the form of bright engrams, and they'll contain a collection of community favorites, legacy items with the focus of the best of year 1. So you have a chance to get some older things if you never got a chance in the past. As far as the armor, full armor sets will be made available as a single per class bundle as opposed to being offered via bright engrams, so individual armor pieces can be bought with your Bright Dust only when it appears in the storefront though. It'll also have fixed perk rolls that are not randomized. That means that basically you'll have the same roll every time. The Eververse interface is getting a huge overhaul. If you check it out on the app, you can see a picture of it. Specific items are now going to be featured on the front page and will be cycled with each weekly reset. Most offers are going to be time limited to make way for rotating inventory, with some coming back at a later date, and Tess will be in her usual spot, sitting comfy and rich in the tower. If you've yet to unlock Service Revolver and Last Perdition from Zavala and Lord Shaxx, if you don't do that before June the 4th, it is going to be locked out for you, but you will be able to acquire them during a future update. But those of you who already have it will continue to receive it as level up packages, so you're good to go. But if you don't have it, you have between now and June the 4th, or you have to wait. Wrapped items and refunds. Individual items purchased for Silver will now go to the relevant character inventory location in a wrapped state. Example, a Sparrow purchased directly for Silver will arrive wrapped in a Sparrow inventory. To use the item, it must be opened just like a bundle. Once opened, the item functions and can be accessed normally. If you do wish to get a refund, you have 7 days to do so. Items that have been opened cannot be refunded. So you can keep it in a wrapped state and get a refund on it, or you can open it, and you can't get a refund on it basically. So I guess this is Bungie giving us another way of buyer's remorse. If you bought something and then changed your mind, you got 7 days. That's pretty much it, Guardian. June the 4th, it's going down. Players who join in progress during the Crown of Sorrows raid first encounter will spawn in dead outside the encounter space. To mitigate this issue, all fire team members must join up in orbit prior to launching the Crown of Sorrow raid activity. And make sure you get those power surge quests finished, because like I said, you can't do the raid unless you do the power quest. And with all the new little caps going on, I can't wait to see who turns out to be world's first raid completionist. I don't know, man. Let me know what you think about the raid. I'm definitely going to be trying to find a team because I kind of want to get back into that mindset. It's been a long time. It's kind of just been chill mode lately, just kind of going beast mode and hammering out these videos for you bros. But my name is Ristophilis, and I will see you all next time.
In space.